The past few days in India have been so rich and diverse, but they've also been extremely hectic. And honestly, I'm excited to get away from the city for a bit. I've heard a lot of good things about our next destination, Varanasi, the spiritual capital of India, which hovers on the banks of the Ganges River, the sacred Ganga. And I'm hoping it'll be a lot more peaceful. But first, we have to get there. And there's only one right way to do it. By the Indian train. Okay, there's actually many ways to get there. You can even take a bus. But we're taking the train. It'll be my first time taking the Indian train by myself. We'll be taking it for 6 hours. I'll be navigating with my extremely limited Hindi, Tora Tora. So it'll be a bit of a challenge actually to find the right platform, coach, and seat and not get left behind by the train. But in exchange for all that, we'll be traveling in true Indian fashion, and we'll see some farms and smaller villages that you can only see by rail. Chalo, let's go!
Hey guys, Lance here. Finally headed back to Varanasi. I'm done with Kolkata, so I'm taking the train from Howrah Railway Junction. And it's my first time taking a train, I think in general, and it's my first time taking a train in India, so pretty cool. The station's huge. The architecture's pretty old, so you can tell it comes back from the British India Empire, and there's a lot of things going on. This is the ticketing station actually for Howrah Station in Kolkata. So you can see, you can buy tickets here yourself. There's food on the side, lots of people look in the camera. You can say hi. There's food on the side, different catering areas, parang karinderya lang. The bathroom's all the way on the corner, and there's a bunch of waiting areas where people can sit, but people just bring out their own picnic mat and sit down, sleep, eat. I guess because it's not easy to get the train, it's hard to miss it, it's really hard to book it, so some people just camp here. And it reminds me of when you sometimes see Filipinos at the park in Singapore, Hong Kong, even in the Philippines. You know, on a Sunday, everyone's just chilling by a banig. And there's a big platform where you can see all the trains because there's so many. They're coming like every 20 minutes. Yeah, this train station is massive, and it's also organized, but at the same time a bit chaotic just because of how many people there are and how big it is. So it reminds me so far of my experience with Kolkata and the rest of India. Yeah, I'll show you how it feels like riding the train. A bit nervous, but also a pretty interesting experience.
I have to say, there's something very special about traveling by train or car. I think it's that unique combination of the fact that your mind doesn't have to worry about walking, carrying a bag, finding the right direction, so it can be fully at ease. But at the same time, you're still moving and traveling and going to new places. You can still see the scenery change around you as you look out the window. And I think that combination just lets your mind wander freely. And for me, it was just a really great time to introspect a bit and reflect back on all the events that's been happening so far in my Indian trip. I never expected I would actually do this crazy idea of backpacking solo. And I guess I've forgotten, or I didn't realize how much I would enjoy traveling. Being on the train, looking out the window, being on the road. There's something about it that just feels so comforting and feels like home to me.
Hey guys, morning. I'm finally here at Varanasi. I just got off my train from Howrah, Kolkata. The train was pretty good actually, so I got it for around 1.5k rupees, Tatkal. I actually paid 3k because I had to get it through Tatkal through an agent, but the base price was around 1.5k rupees, just pretty good. I got the 3AC coach, and I got the lower bunk. So it was pretty cool actually because it's my first time being in a train, on a sleeper train. They've got these big seats, long seats, and the headrest of one of the seats converts into a second bed. So there's 3 beds. There's like a top tier, there's 3 bunks. A bit cramped, but honestly just enough for you to lie down and sleep. Pretty good. There was a bathroom, squat toilet, and there was also people selling stuff. So like every time we'd get off a stop, there'd be people coming in selling chai, newspapers, food, water. So it's pretty cool. There was even a guy selling nail clippers. So yeah, very interesting experience. I also like that there was an adapter for everything. So very easy for me to charge my stuff. It was cold, so no issue there. They also provided blankets, pillows, and a bed sheet, a new bed sheet wrapped in a packet if you found your chair dirty. So it's pretty good. And luckily I didn't really get hungry because I ate heavily the night before. I stocked up on some veg burgers and veg pies. It's like a pastry with vegetable inside. It was good, really good actually. And yeah, I got to reflect a bit. I got to edit my video, think about life, and I had a nice little chat with this family of doctors who live in Varanasi. So yeah, about to head to the hostel now, freshen up, then plan out the next few days. But I think it's going to be one of the highlights of my trip. I quite enjoyed riding the train. Interesting experience. Man, it's really hot and dusty. Then again, it's 12 noon. Oh yeah, Varanasi, here we go.
So far, I've quite liked how quiet and peaceful Varanasi is. Not totally, but quieter than the city. Let's see how tomorrow goes.
Sobrang galing. Expert. Talo pa yung Formula 1 driver dito. F1 India Edition. Kaya ba ni Max Verstappen dito? Sobrang galing. Sobrang genius. Kahit walang stoplight, walang road divider, alam nila paano magmaneho. Yun. Sobra na yan, mga pinsan. Sobra na yan, mga insan. Sobrang galing nila. Let's go. Headed to the hostel. Just finished the tuk-tuk from the train station. Going to our hostel. Gonna look for some good lunch. Then try to see if we can catch some temples or some of the ghats at night.